gets the assist.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Now here is Martin. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. Lowry kicks to Butler. Takes it off the glass.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Now here's Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Pirtle. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
I love it. Got the basketball, used the pick. A high percentage shot for Jimmy Butler off pick and roll plays.
On the wing, Anunoby. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And Adebayo throws it down.
Nice work in there by Adebayo. He sets a physical tone for this team.
Barnes finds Van Vliet. Now here is Pirtle. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's stolen by Adebayo.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Raptors trail by 6. Van Vliet attacking. Siakam with it. And it's Martin picking him up. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Adebayo with a screen for Martin. To the middle. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Siakam, no good. Here's Smart. Screen by Horford. The 3. And it's Smart missing. Here's Benton, hounded by Tatum. Back to Barnes. Crosses over. And he can't jam it through.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality.
Out to Horford. Now here's Smart. The D's right on him. Horford against Siakam. Horford can't hit. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Anunoby. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Tatum. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, BA, an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
Basket counts. Now here's Siakam. It's Pirtle high post. Working on Williams. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Anunoby, deflected by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Tatum can't hit. Such a rich history for the respected Boston franchise.
From the days of Bill Russell to Larry Bird and Kevin McHale in the 80s, and then Pierce, Allen, KG, Rondo winning the ring in 08, the players on this roster understand how important it is to carry on that legacy.
Boston with the ball. After the basket by Toronto. Tatum finds Smart. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Siakam. The shot no good. Nice D from Tatum. Boston has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. To the inside. Hurdle with some nice D.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Williams. Here's Smart going inside. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Siakam for 3. Smart grabs the miss. The Celtics shooting 33% in the first quarter. Brown inside, working on Siakam. And the jam by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Benton. Kicks it out to Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
Scotty Barnes. At the
Both free throws good from Barnes. Now here's Brogdon. Defense is right there. To the right side. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Barnes.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
for the Celtics.
And so he makes both from the line.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hurdle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. Fourth team foul. At
And he can't
line
get the
for
first
your
one.
Raptors. Jakob Poeltl. Taking 2.
And he sinks the second. 5 ticks left in the first quarter here. From deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. You team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Benton in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Screen by Griffin. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. From the elbow. White can't hit.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Right wing. Here's Siakam. Now Poeltl. Barnes passes to Siakam. To the middle. Tries yet again. Hauser grabs the board. Boston trailing. Now White. Screen by Griffin. White drives in, and he banks in the layup. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Deflected! Timeout called. The Celtics.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
That was rocking. Thank you to our North
Boston shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Smart finds Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And that one is hammered home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Williams with the screen. The drive by Smart. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate. Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Williams. And here's Smart. Back to Williams. And the Celtics tack on two more.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Anunoby. And he goes in for the dunk. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the Celtics call time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
White, he's checked in for Smart. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Siakam, pass to Pirtle, back to Siakam, shoots over Horford, tipped. Horford against Siakam. Outside Anunoby, 4 on the clock, and they get it back. They recover it, Barnes. No luck, they battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. The Celtics with the lead. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Brown for 3. Sinks the tray. Brown's got 8.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. And here's Brown for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's Boston ending the... Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You look at Marcus Smart. Man, has he been playing well.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Taking a look at the Celtics. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Griffin is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's Brogdon. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Anunoby for 3. They get it back. Fader on the way. And again, Toronto no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Now here's Brogdon. He's closely guarded. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And Boston calls time here. And the Celtics shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Williams with the screen. Smart finds Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Brown with it. Siakam covering. Beyond the arc. Kick out to Brown. It's tipped. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Anunoby. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Horford can't hit. And for the Raptors, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Tatum can't hit. Toronto trailing. And Smart over to help. Here's Benton. From outside, off the mark. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Now here's Brown. Give him 8. 6 to shoot. Driving in. And Brown with the stuff.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Outside Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Smart. From downtown, nails it from 3. Smart's got 11 points.
Uh-oh, well, we all know what can happen when this fella gets hot, and this guy, well, let's just say he's hot.
The Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Horford, a screen on Barnes. Brown against Anunoby. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Jakob Pirtle.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
And both free throws good for Brown. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum. That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your Raptors. Pascal Siakam.
Siakam hits them both. Boston has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Williams a screen on Barnes. Here's Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. Kick out to Brown. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Celtics shooting has been good, 54% on this one. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. And for the Raptors, they're shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's VanVleet. It's stolen by Tatum. Right side Brown. And the Celtics tack on 2 more. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston. The 3 from Barnes. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Barnes. It's Smart on the wing. That one doesn't go. He's now 5 for 9 in this one. Pass to Barnes. Here's VanVleet. Back to Anunoby. Now here's Pirtle. Horford with a steal. And here's Smart. Over to the left wing. And there's Horford on the assist from Smart. Smart has got 5 assists in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Tatum to the left side wing. Fires from deep. And it's Horford with the 3. Horford's got 9 points now in the second half.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Horford outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his 2nd.
You want to talk about a high-value veteran. Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Robert Williams checked in for Muscala.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And here are the Celtics. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Pass to Tatum. Launches it. Connects from downtown.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Jacks up a 3. And again, Toronto, no good. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
And it's Smart missing. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to duck it home.
Horford finds Smart. Horford, a screen on Barnes. Back to Horford. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Smart for 3. Brown with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Drive by Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Here's the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. 32 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Here's Anunoby. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Happy with tonight's effort.
Anunoby against Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Horford. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
The veteran savvy of Horford. I mean, he does an outstanding job going at the defense and drawing the whistle.
That one's no good. The open shot by Van Vliet. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked. But thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For the entire 2K...
action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside. And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. And that's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 down low.
Now Horford has been in the league a long time and has had several stops. He's seen a lot of success. But everywhere he's gone, he's been a productive big man.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Hero, no good. It's stolen by Adebayo. Rebound, Boston. Now here's Tatum. Horford in the post. That shot misses. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Kicks it out to Hero. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Lowry can't get it to go.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And there's the pass to Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. And another miss by Boston. The Heat have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. Here's Butler. Rebound by Williams.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
The 3 from Tatum. Doesn't go that time. And Miami the other way now. Pass to Lowry. Outside, Martin. Brown against Hero. Back to Martin. Adebayo with a screen for Martin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Heat shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. No good on that one.
For Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
And Brent, even when playing catch-up, the Heat were maybe 1 shot away from heading to the finals for the 2nd time in 3 years.
Yeah, lots of questions around that shot, Kevin, too, about whether Jimmy should have drove or shot it. Look, let Jimmy be Jimmy. He took the shot. They didn't make it. So now it's about getting back on the grind, trying to get back there. This team has the mental toughness to put themselves in that position.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And here is Tatum. Here's Smart. Outside Tatum. 3-pointer. And it's Lowry with the rebound. You're right. Defense has been terrific. This Boston team, Jay, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Yep, that one goes in there.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Martin wide open. He fires. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Smart against Lowry. Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
The kick outside to Butler. No good on the three. And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
They get it back. Lowry finds Adebayo. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. And a wide open look for Hero. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And Tatum puts up a deep three.
I felt like Jimmy Butler had a plan on that possession. He was able to cut him off.
And
Your Heat Dance team. Here we go, fans.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. White inside, covered by Martin, and the layup's good off the glass. White's got the lead, back up to 2 now for Boston. Passes it to Lowry. Back to Love. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Hauser off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Miami is shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Williams, a screen on Lowry. Here's Brogdon. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
Love has some height and enough ability to get up and throw it down.
Williams passes to Griffin. Great D that time from Martin. Miami leading by 4. Loads it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Celtics trail by 6. And they double up Brown. Outside, Horford. Right side, Tatum. Will it go? Outside, Smart. Now the dish to Horford. Over Adebayo. Horford no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely, you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come.
It's stolen by Lowry. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Love's running. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Horford. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Celtics trail by 6. Smart kicks to Williams. Brown outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Love.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive. As relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Martin finds Lowry, and Lowry gets double teamed. Love wide open. He fires. And it's off from 3-point range. The Celtics have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Smart deciding where to go with it. Down low, here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. There's Hero with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside, Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Hits it from 3-point range. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Celtics. The Jabberwocky.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And you look at Adebayo. What a contribution.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
On the floor for Boston. They've got Brogdon. Williams is out there with Griffin. Then it's White, and it's Hauser in at the 3.
The size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. Great D that time from Griffin.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Williams finds White. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Heat leading by 3. Vincent the pass to Love. Again the miss by the Heat. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. The pass to Hauser. Outside to Brogdon. Brogdon picks up the loose ball. He was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Horford with the screen on Oladipo. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
Here's Vincent, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The shot's good.
And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
Tatum finds Brown. Now here's Tatum. Defense right on him. Williams passes to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Miami going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Horford sets a screen for Smart. He nails it, and we're tied up. Smart's got 5 now.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Adebayo the screen. There's Hero with a 3. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Given his massive size, it is easy to see why Horford picks up a lot of fouls.
And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Adebayo with a screen for Martin, and stolen by Tatum. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his third foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Tatum against Butler. Tatum dishes to Horford, and a dunk by Horford.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Here's Lowry, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Lowry's got his first basket. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Smart on the wing. Now recovering. Horford kicks to Brown. Driving to the basket. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
Smart against Lowry. Horford sets a screen for Smart. And again, Boston with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
To the wing on the left. Offline with his 3. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. The kick outside to Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Outside, Horford. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lays it up off the glass. Horford's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Such a versatile big man, a wide array of skill and scoring moves. Containing Horford is sometimes a tall task.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics lead by 2. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
A different look for Miami. Love's checked in for Martin, and Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Vincent, guarded by Smart. Vincent, the pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Tatum. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Williams sets a screen for Smart. Floats it up for Williams. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
What I really love about this kid, you know, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And a block like that sends a message, one that says we're not giving up this lead.
Boston leading by 5. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Muscala, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Here's Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
And when you let Brown get close to the hoop, you face the consequences. Just a tremendous athlete with unreal dunking ability.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. From outside, off the mark. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Smart. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hero with it. Picked up by Brown.
Tyler Hero in the zone.
The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Pass to Smart. Launches it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That is his 1st foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Heat with some changes. Caleb Martin comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. Robert Williams, he's checked in for the Celtics. Butler passes to Adebayo. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
Adebayo on the inside knows he has to go up hard. He's going to get hit. He forces the D to do it that time.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Inside, the kick out to Tatum. The Celtics working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Brown. Lock at 6. Another shot. Kevin Love's checked in for Miami. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Smart with the ball, and it's Martin picking him up. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. There's Hero with the 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. A very healthy 6 for 9.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Horford dishes to Williams. Smart, wide open, he fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Celtics.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Marcus Smart.
With all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Horford. Kept alive.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Hero, no good. On offense, here are the Celtics. 11-point game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th. Butler with the ball. From deep. Misses. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Brent Barry. Great.
teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Benton in at the point. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Lowry. And finished off by Adebayo.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Left side Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero outside. Martin outside. Pass to Lowry. The offensive rebound. Anunoby against Hero. Clock at 6. Off target from outside. Outside Anunoby. Butler with a steal. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Out to Lowry. Hero outside. Down low. 5 to shoot. Pass to Poeltl. Now Barnes. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. There's the triple. And again, Toronto no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Inside, here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, it's about inside positioning and the attack mentality. Jimmy Butler on the throwdown.
And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. And as solid as Poeltl is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
Come on, BA. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Adebayo, a screen on Siakam from behind the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Hero finds Martin. Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Hero for 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Martin with the ball, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. All by himself. Siakam, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
For three, Lowry. The shot comes out, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Pass to Barnes. Now Anunoby. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got 5 now.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Again, the Heat misses. Barnes against Butler. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so it's the...
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Benton in at the point guard position. And the shot's good.
This guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Here's Benton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hero outside. Lets the three fly. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 4 rebounds now. Over to the wing. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
It's stolen by Poeltl. Siakam in the post. He's guarded by Hero. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Poeltl.
Well, Desire. Pascal Siakam has a ton of that. He's overcome so much in his life. You think a little bump in the road is going to stop him?
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Brian, for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Pass to Hero. Shot, left block. Buries the jump shot. Hero's got his first points of the game.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
And it's Love missing. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Siakam. It's stolen by Love. To the inside. Rejected by Barnes.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Back to Siakam. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs. It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 9 points.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Difficult situation for Miami. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together. Some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Anunoby. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Heat. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. Hero for three. They get it back. Right side, Love. Martin outside. There's a screen by Love. Shot clock at 6. Martin misses.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Love for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 20.
The score, your Miami Heat 12, the Raptors 37.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Martin, the pass to Butler. Anunoby with it. Hero picks him up. And stolen by Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. Toronto shooting 70% from the field. A performance that has been fun to watch.
One thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Line change here for Toronto.
Let's go!
Van Vliet drives. Pass to Achua. Here's Boucher for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Boucher's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Trent against Hero. Lowry with it. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Well, that's the 6'9" frame of Chris Boucher. Send it back, young sir.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Butler. Again, the Heat misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Achua passes to Van Vliet. Here's Trent. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hero for 3. It doesn't go for him. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Trent on the wing. Let's go with a 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, you want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns. I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
First team foul.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Tries from 6 feet, and a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Adebayo's got 8.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Butler. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Here's Boucher for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Butler can't get it to go. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Here's Barton to the middle. Kept alive. The kick out to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Adebayo passes to Hero. Adebayo against Barton.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
3 on 3. Here's Lowry. Toronto grabs the miss. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to Boucher. Trent on the wing. Van Vliet outside. Boucher outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
So he gets them both. Miami shooting only 27% for today's game. Lowry, the pass to Martin. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Barton, the pass to Achua. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Well, Miami shooting just 36% in the third. And the foul on Gary Trent. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Junior. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trent. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
Here's Achua. And here's Barton outside. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Jacks up a three. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in total control, up by 29 going into the break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Chris Boucher out there with Will Barton. And it's Achua in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Boucher with it. Hero picks him up. Achua passes to Barton. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Barton outside. Launches it.
And that's what Jimmy Butler brings to the table. Intense on-the-ball defense.
On the take. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And for the Heat, they're shooting a very low 27% so far in this one. Martin, the pass to Butler. Hero with it. Adebayo, a screen on Trent. Just 5 to shoot. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Pass to Barton. From downtown. On the wing, Barton. Here's Boucher for 3. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be over the back here.
I don't know what he was thinking about there. Easy over the back call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Here's Butler. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds now. Into the lane. No good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Trent. Inside. Achua with a steal. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Barton, a good look. And he can't get that one. The Heat go the other way with it. From 6 feet away. And the shot is good off the backboard.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
The Raptors have gotten nothing to go so far in the 4th. They're 0 for 6. Boucher finds Achua. Outside for Boucher. Van Vliet up top. Pass to Achua. Good D by Adebayo.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Hero, the pass to Martin. Kicks it to Hero. Adebayo with it, and it's Boucher picking him up.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
For Miami, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. The deep 3 from Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Achua with a steal. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Trent with room to shoot. Offensive rebound. Fires the three. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. And the Heat shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Hero for three. Good. And Butler gets the assist.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Scotty Barnes.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Lowry's gone only 1 of 7 from the field here. And it's in there.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand. Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Martin's shot off the mark. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Martin with the ball, and it's Boucher picking him up. Achua with a steal. Here's Van Vliet. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass.
That's the urgency of Fred Van Vliet on the drive that really gets the defense off kilter. They don't get much of a chance to react with this guy.
Barton finds Achua. Now Van Vliet. The three. Misses. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one wasn't even close.
depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Banton in at the point guard position. Now here's Tatum. Following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Brown feeling out a bit to the inside. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Brown.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Tatum passes to Williams. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Banton, guarded by Smart. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Toronto working the ball around now. And stolen by Tatum. Driving the lane, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Williams, a screen on Barnes. Tatum dishes to Williams. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
Horford finds Smart. Horford sets a screen for Smart. Now here's Tatum, covered by Barnes. The kick out to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Siakam passes to Anunoby. Takes the 3. And Siakam is good for 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Tatum. Shakes him. Good D by Barnes.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And Anunoby, here we go.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside Tatum. And Horford wide open. He shoots. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And finished off by Siakam.
Defensively, you can't let Siakam get all the way to the rim. That's automatic.
Smart kicks to Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Horford's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Banton, the pass to Poeltl. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. The 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Passes it to Banton. Fires from deep. And no good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And the basket by Tatum.
The quick thinking of Tatum. You have to be impressed with how he readies himself to shoot before he gets the ball.
Now here's Barnes. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Anunoby, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
That wing athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Now Tatum. Up in time. And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Celtics lead by 1. In the second quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth next team.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
So for Toronto right now, the forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Banton in at the point. Ogden left side. To the middle. Here's Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Good.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
And it's White missing. Raptors leading by 3. Barnes passes to Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you play? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely, they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
And a whole new group out on the floor for these Celtics.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Raptors with the lead. There's the pass to Banton. Barnes outside. Launches a 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Brown. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Raptors have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. On the wing, Anunoby. And taken away by Brown. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
For me, they're turning defense into offense. Creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Raptors leading by 5. Pass to Anunoby. And stolen by Williams. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Horford, good.
And not every big can hit from there, but Horford has that versatility because that man has put in the work.
Took him no time at all on that one. Siakam's got 10 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Smart dishes to Williams. Smart passes to Williams. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better. Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And stolen by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Horford kicks to Tatum. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. To the paint. He's looking for Williams and finds him. And Pirtle sends it back. Here's Banton. He's covered by Brown. Here's Anunoby. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Robert Williams.
OG's a tricky cover. Has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Mike Muscala is checked in for Robert Williams.
Timeout. All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment. Celtics Entertainment, let them hear it.
That's good from Anunoby.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Smart passes to Tatum. And here's Brown outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 36 seconds left in the first half. Here's Anunoby. And he dunks it down.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Smart passes to Muscala. Banton with the rebound. Raptors leading by 8. Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Outside Tatum with 2 seconds left. And the dunk by Tatum.
What an athletic move by Tatum, going up like nothing could stop him.
And the first half is now in the books. Thank you, David, for that interview.
The Celtics 26. The Raptors 32.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Williams, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Smart. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Banton, the pass to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
The drive by Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Raptors have shot 67% from the line tonight, going for 6. Throw good, Siakam. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That'll be his second foul of the game. Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. Williams sets a screen for Smart. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
He hits the second from the line. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Siakam inside, guarded by Horford. Here's Poeltl, and foul on the shot. So, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting
the previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
To make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Williams, a screen on Barnes. White the pass to Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Siakam kicks to VanVleet. Blocked by Brown. The Celtics shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
Muscala is checked in for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Smart. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Toronto will go for a different look here. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. For the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Muscala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earned his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
For 3, Brogdon. That shot off. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's VanVleet. Can't cash in from close range. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal foul. Third.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Brogdon kicks to Horford. Offensive rebound, Celtics. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Barton. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass. Barton's got his first points of the game. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Brown the pass to Muscala. Boston again missing. Down low. Fast break Toronto. The dunk by Achua.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. With the shot. Here's Muscala, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Muscala's got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Achua. It's stolen by Brown. Goes up and finished off by Brown.
And the craftiness of Brown, just so creative at picking apart the defense with his ball handling.
Here's Achua. And that one, good. Achua's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trick.
Brown finds Brogdon. Horford sets a screen for Brogdon. Right side Horford. Misses the 3. Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. Achua, the pass to Van Fleet. Boucher up top. No points in the game yet for him. Van Fleet outside. There's the 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Will Barton. Boucher out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Banton in at the 3. Toronto calls timeout. Some changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. Barnes comes in for Fred Van Vliet. And Anunoby subbed in for Will Barton. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. During the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Siakam passes to Achua. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics leading by 3. Outside, Smart. Outside, Horford. Back to Smart. Lets it go with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And they're pushing it up. The three from Tatum. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Siakam outside. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Smart passes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, he is a budding prospect. I like whenever Williams shows that determination on offense, and it looks like he wants to just take over.
Passes to Banton. Siakam outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Celtics leading by 6. Horford with the screen on Anunoby. Left side, Horford. Fast break, Toronto. Barnes with the ball. Here's Achua. Now the pass to Banton. Barnes against Smart. 5 to shoot. Here's Siakam. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And now it's an 8-point Celtic lead.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Achua. Siakam passes to Banton. For 3. And Pascal Siakam with the 3.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Horford no luck. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Anunoby. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Off with the layup. Anunoby against Williams. Outside, Smart. Back to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable. One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Boston leading by 5. Pick by Horford. Hard kicks to Horford. Off target from 3-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Barnes can't get it to go.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Tatum dishes to Smart. Outside, Horford. There's Brown with the 3. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. Achua, no good. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Achua, the pass to Banton. Here's Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Achua. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Williams. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Boston, no good that time either. And the Raptors call time here. They're trailing by 5. 8 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul. Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Off on that one. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. It was up for grabs right until the...
Two terrific defensive clubs fighting to lock each other down.
Both these teams are elite on the defensive end. These guys won't be making it easy out there. When there's lots of stops, lots of forced turnovers, it can be very difficult to find a scoring rhythm.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point. Now here's Lowry. And here's Martin. Hero on the wing, defended by Brown. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Hero from outside the arc. He can't get it to go, so the Celtics will take it the other way. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Butler against Tatum. Offensive board. Goes back up. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
First one falls for him. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Williams, a screen on Lowry. Here's Smart. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Second team.
He's off on the first.
At the line for your Celtics, Marcus Smart.
He hits the second from the line. And here are the Heat. And it's Lowry penetrating. Pass to Adebayo. And stolen by Williams. And here's Brown for 3. Launches a 3. Second chance effort. Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot blocking threat.
Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Tatum passes to Williams. Butler against Smart. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero for 3. The Heat rebound. Outside for Butler. Second shot opportunity. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
3-pointer. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Here's Butler. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And Hero grabs the board. It's Lowry with a drive. Pass to Martin. Hero outside. Martin against Tatum. Clock at 6. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Williams finds Brown. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here's Tatum.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Out to Horford from behind the arc. Boston again missing.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range. Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Brown. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Night in, night out. Brown just makes plays.
And here's Butler outside. Out to Lowry. Martin outside. Adebayo sets a screen. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Boston's gone 1 for 5 from 3-point range. A cold start. Pass to Williams. Out to the wing. Now here's Smart. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Hero finds Butler. Drives to the hoop. No good there. Some solid defense from Williams.
Celtics foul.
Got a line change here for Boston.
Second personal foul. Substitution.
Miami trailing. Long range from the inbound. Hauser grabs the board. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to Brogdon. Here's White. And he slams it in one-handed.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
You love to watch Butler going to work inside. He really knows how to find those high percentage looks.
Adebayo with a steal. He's off on that one. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics out in front, up by...
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics UK team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Boston? Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Now here's Love. Pass to Hero. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. White can't hit. Now Lowry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's stolen by Brogdon. White with it. Martin picks him up. Pass to Hauser. Now Brogdon. Williams, a screen on Lowry. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Rebound by the Heat. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Lowry, the pass to Love. And the layup is good.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
And the Celtics call time here. Some changes for Boston. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Pass to Horford. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Now here's Horford. They double team Brown. Horford passes to Brown. 3 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And it's Smart missing. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Martin. Adebayo in the post. Working on Williams. Hero for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Brown on the wing. And here's Horford. Covered by Love. Here's Brown. Yes. Great play by Horford to set him up. Brown's got his second basket.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big. Adebayo, a screen on Horford. Love for 3.
Offensive rebound. It's Martin on the wing. Love passes to Martin. Back to Love. Now Adebayo. Williams defending. Here's Martin. And again, the Heat missing. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Tatum. And he drives in. And finished off by Tatum.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He could just blow by you so easy.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Brown with it. Hero picks him up. Horford passes to Tatum. Out to Horford. Chalk up two there.
Pure physical ability gives Horford the advantage. The defense couldn't hold him down.
Lowry, the pass to Love. Tipped away, and that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Tatum from long range, and it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hero for 3. Knocks down the triple. Hero's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Horford. And here's Smart. Horford, a screen on Hero. Back to Horford. 6 to shoot. And Hero grabs the board. Miami's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
And you can't lose sight of Love in these pick and rolls. He's skilled at converting in different ways.
And we finished off. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Celtics 23. The Heat 14.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
And you can bet that that's had an effect the rest of the way. Guys won't be trying to take him one-on-one because he alters just as many shots as he blocks.
Blake Griffin out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Hauser. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. White against Butler. Here's Williams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Lowry. Here's Hero. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
And Boston calls time here. And the Celtics making a change here. Muscala's checked in. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. White against Hero. Screen by Griffin. Stolen by Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And for the Celtics, they're shooting only 42%. Now here's Muscala. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Griffin. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when he missed those.
Here's Hauser. Now here's Muscala. Puts up a three. And it's Martin with the rebound. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. White for three. Boston again missing. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
Now here's Brogdon. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 10.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
Now, here's Williams. Smart outside. 6 on the shot clock. Horford with it. Martin picks him up from the line. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in the game. Martin, the pass to Lowry. And stolen by Brown. Hero against Smart. On the wing, Tatum. The three is up. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Lowry finds Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
And 2 loud points from Jimmy Butler, who is a pretty loud guy, and that's a good thing.
Back to Brown. Pass to Smart. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Tatum against Butler. The kick to Tatum. With the drive. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. And it's a 9-point Boston lead. Lowry, the pass to Martin. Takes a three. The shot that time not on target. And Boston going the other way now. They've led by as many as 14. Williams in the post. Butler covering. Williams' shot is good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Martin. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
Horford, a screen on Adebayo. It's good if it goes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the one. Now here's Horford.
Boston foul. Al Horford. First personal foul.
And the Heat shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Left side Butler. Driving to the basket. And no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Down low. And Brown with the stuff.
I'm not going to lie. Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
He shoots it. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Williams against Adebayo. Kick out to Brown. Takes the 3. And Hero grabs the board. And Miami has possession. It's a 13-point game. Lets it go from deep. Miami, no good that time either.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Tatum from long range. Out to Horford. Lowry against Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. We'll take it.
Williams passes to Smart. To the inside. Out to Horford. And here's Tatum. Here he goes. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Adebayo in the post. Working on Williams. And too long on the shot. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Smart with the ball. Martin picks him up. And Horford powers it home.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Adebayo. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Tatum against Butler. With the step back. Outside, Brown. Smart for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Butler. He can't get that one to fall. And the Celtics going the other way now. Pass to Williams. Horford for 3. Miami grabs the miss.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Celtics.
Tonight they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Jason Tatum.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Miami, no good that time either.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Smart against Hero. Williams on the wing. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board. Martin, the pass to Butler. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Boston on offense. They're on a 13-4 run. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Williams misses. Now here's Lowry. For three. Can't connect. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.